Char Margolis, Char Communications Incorporated, and CharVision LLC do not endorse or offer for any purpose but entertainment the views of any guest or other expert on CharVision or UBN.
I knew things before they happened from the time I was a child. At the age of 8, I saw a spirit at the foot of my bed and didn't know what it was. And in my 20s, I finally realized I had a special ability that could help others. I have learned that love never dies. There is a spirit world that can communicate with us, and we all have the gift of intuition. Join me, and together we will explore the possibilities of the unknown from beyond and more. This is CharVision.
Hey everybody, it's Sunny and Char. Are you talking? What is it? Who's out there? Go get him. What? Go get him. So today is June 19th, 2020, and it is Juneteenth. And I wanted to read some things about Juneteenth. And oh, by the way, Mercury is retrograde. Seriously, I can't even okay, so I have quarantine hair, right? So I'm texting my hairdresser and somebody's gonna come cut my hair and do my roots on Tuesday because I'm still in quarantine. But I swear to God, his message is not coming through. It's coming in different languages and it's very light. I can't even see what he's writing. So Mercury is retrograde. It started on July 18th, which was yesterday, and June 18th, which was yesterday, and it goes to July 12th. So good luck, everybody. All right, so I wanted to read something I found about Juneteenth. In case people don't know what it is, we really need to know what this is, and it's really important. So the holiday's 155-year history holds a lot of meaning in the fight for Black liberation today. As demonstrators across America fight to liberate Black people, whether through calls to abolish the police or through legislative action against systematic racism, the country is getting ready to celebrate the 155th anniversary of one of its earliest liberations moments, Juneteenth. A portmanteau of June and 19th. Juneteenth marks a day in 1865 when a group of enslaved people in Galveston, Texas, finally learned that they were free from the institution of slavery. But woefully, this was almost 2.5 years after President Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. The Civil War was still going on, and when it ended, Union Major General Gordon Granger traveled to Texas and issued an order stating that all enslaved people were free, establishing a new relationship between former masters and slaves as employer and hired labor. As much as Juneteenth represents freedom, it also represents how emancipation was tragically delayed for enslaved people in the deepest reaches of the Confederacy. Newly freed Black people celebrated the first Juneteenth in 1866 to commemorate liberation with food, singing, and the reading of spirituals, and take pride in their progress. But a century and a half later, Juneteenth is not taught in most schools, nor is the event a federal holiday, despite decades of pushing from activists. In 1980, Texas became the first state to declare Juneteenth an official holiday. In 2020, Washington, D.C., and nearly every state recognized the day as a holiday or observance. While Juneteenth celebrations span the world, the global diaspora has adopted, I don't know if I said that word right, diaspora has adopted the day as one to recognize emancipation at large. The calls for Juneteenth to be a national holiday have grown stronger amid a climate seeking justice for Black lives. Just this month, a number of corporations and institutions like Nike and the NFL has announced plans to recognize Juneteenth as a company holiday. coinciding with the worldwide protests against systematic racism and the mounting cultural pressure to reckon with America's racist history. Juneteenth is receiving increased attention. During the Civil War, the U.S. Congress passed the Confiscation Act of 1862, which authorized Union troops to seize Confederate property, including enslaved people. The act also allowed the Union Army to recruit Black soldiers. Months later, as the nation approached its third year of the Civil War, President Lincoln, on January 1st, 1863, would affirm the aims of the act by issuing the final draft of the Emancipation Proclamation. The document declared that all persons held as slaves are and henceforth shall be free. What is wrong, people, with our world? You know, we are all spirits with bodies. We are not bodies with spirits. We are spirits with bodies. And we keep getting reincarnated. So if somebody is prejudiced against somebody, most likely they will become that race, that skin color, that nationality in their next life if they're not respectful and kind and understanding. It just baffles my mind. I don't understand, because I obviously I'm white and I have no idea what these people have gone through, but I have friends who have gone through it, who, you know, men who are afraid to be stopped by the police because they don't know what's going to happen to them. People that I grew up with, you know, actually next week I've got Jeffrey Feigeran, the famous attorney from the Kevorkian case. They call him Dr. Death, but also we were in school together when segregation happened and the African Black people were bused to our school. And we can talk a little bit about that, but that was in the 60s. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But anyway, we need to send our prayers out and positivity that we are all interconnected. Like I wrote in my book back there, The Universe is Calling You. We are all interconnected. We are all the same. So part of our lesson is to learn how to respect one another, because there is really no difference in any of us. But some of us are kinder than others. But I'm telling you, karma happens. Karma is a bitch. And I've lived to see it happen. So today I'm going to take your callers. Actually, my guest is me and Sunny. And Kurt's there in engineering. Hi, Kurt.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Thank you so much for helping me.
Oh, no problem, as always, Char.
You're so sweet. So I want to know if you're still in quarantine. I want to know if you're not in quarantine, how are you protecting yourself? And when do you think things will get back to more normal? Because I have my own thoughts about it, which we can talk about later. But if we have any callers, but the first callers I'd like to take, not the readings just at first. But Mercury's retrograde, you never know what we're going to get. But I want to know if you're in quarantine or if you stop being quarantined and what precautions you've taken outside of quarantine. I actually, for the first time, went to a restaurant. I went to Bill's Pizza in Palm Springs. We sat at the very end table. I went with people that have been quarantining, just 2 other people. And we wore our masks through the whole thing. And Sunny did not go. Sunny stayed home. What? You gonna give Mama kisses? Oh, thank you. I don't want to take him out because I don't want all these people, everybody wants to pet him. And I still feel like, I don't think that the virus is as potent as it was, but I still think it's very potent and easy to get. So that's my 2 cents worth. So do we have any callers?
We have tons of callers for you. I have one
We
here.
have tons?
I have one here from New Jersey.
Oh, okay. Hi.
201 area code.
Hello.
Hi there.
How are you?
Can you hear me?
I
Hi,
can.
good.
Are you good? Have we met before?
I am good. We have met before.
You sound so familiar to me. That's why I'm asking. Have I read for you before?
21 years ago, you read for me.
And wait a second. And have I met you in person?
I ran into you at the airport 11 years ago with my son.
And I read for you at the airport?
Nope. I just ran into you, and I walked up to you and said hello and thanked you.
That's so sweet. It's so nice.
But I live in Florida. I live in Florida now, even though
Okay.
I have a 201 area. I went to your book signings in New York a long time ago, too.
Oh, thank you. That's so, so kind of you. So we did meet, but it's not like, but I read for you 21 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You really helped save my life in a lot of ways.
I
Yep.
did?
Yeah.
I did?
Yeah. Yeah. It was
That
really
made-
wonderful. You opened a lot of doors for me.
Wow, you're making
To heal
my day. Can you give us an example of like what happened that made everything so good for you?
Okay. So actually, I had a miscarriage
Oh no.
21 years ago, and I saw you on Regis Philbin, and I wrote the number down, and I said, well, it's either fake or it's not. And that's what I said to my then husband. And I waited for an appointment with you, and we had our reading, and it changed my life because you brought through someone really important to me that I didn't even believe in this. It was 1998.
Wow.
And yeah, and you helped the beginning of healing my heart, and because I just carried a lot of heartbreak, and you helped me just step forward to understand it was okay about miscarriages. And it's a long time since then, but it changed my life for sure.
Well, I'm honored, and it's a privilege to talk to you again, and so kind of you to give me that verification and validation. So sweet. So
Yeah.
You probably want me to read for you, right?
A little.
But I
Yeah.
just want to know if you're quarantining.
Yeah. So I live in northern Florida, where the state is quote unquote open, but I really go out as limited as possible. It's not really, in my heart, it's not appropriate to be, gallivanting around. Like, they opened up down here and then people got sick. So unless I need to go to the supermarket or, to get my hair colored, that's it.
Right. And when you go to the supermarket, do you wear gloves or do you just wear?
I always wear my mask in the supermarket, and they have this thing where they have the directions up and down the rows.
Right.
And I respect that, and I back away from people. I absolutely distance myself, and I haven't, taken this lightly because I don't want to harm anybody or harm myself.
I think you're really smart. And do you wear glasses or goggles? Because I make sure I wear glasses.
I haven't been doing a lot of that, especially in the supermarket, but I wear a hat. I wear my Yankees hat down over my face, and I wear my mask up over my nose. So I'm pretty careful.
That's good.
But I probably could go a little further, but I wash my hands a lot.
That's good. And you carry antibacterial stuff with you?
I carry everything with me. I'm really careful. I don't hug anybody. I try to be super careful because just to be respectful of others and protective of myself.
I think you're smart. I did risk going out for dinner one night, but honestly, I won't go to a crowded restaurant. I'm being very, very careful, but also, my age is that, which, they say, my age is high risk. So I don't want to risk anything. Although touch wood, I don't have any underlying conditions. I'm not on any medicines. I'm only on supplements. I'm very lucky.
Good. That's great. Well, it's our obligation to take care of ourselves and be respectful of others. So that I look at it from that point of view. And, I've stayed alone for the whole time. So anybody who's come to my home, and there's like 3 people who have come here, they sit 6 feet away from me. We don't hug. I wash the door down. So it's been a really
so smart
limiting time, but at least I get to be on Zoom or be on Facebook with people. So it's okay.
It makes a difference, right? Are you exercising?
Yes. Yes.
Like in your house?
Yes, but I mean, not in a gym. I have 2 large dogs that walk me. So,
that's great.
So that's what I do. I'm not ready to go out in public to all those places like the gym or,
I wouldn't.
I live near Jacksonville where all those people got sick in that bar. So I think that's crazy. Nothing is that important.
Right. Nothing.
Yeah.
Right. Nothing. Okay. So just be open about everybody living and deceased. Okay. I'm seeing a couple things. I'm getting an E or M initial.
Okay.
Do you have someone deceased that's an E or an M?
Both.
Is the E a male? Or a female? Is it female
no,
E? Is it female?
The E is the female and the M is the male.
And is the female, is it E with an L in it or a D in it?
Yeah. Oh, well, there's there's an L in it.
Is it EL or?
Well, there's 2, so there is definitely an EL there. Absolutely.
Okay, is there an Elizabeth or an Eleanor or an Ellen or Elaine?
There's an. It's none of those names.
Okay, but there's an EL person, and then is there like an Evelyn or?
It's Elsie.
Elsie. Okay, who is that?
My mother's sister.
And she's deceased, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like she.
But there is an L in here.
There's an L living.
There's an L in here, and
wait, I'm missing that. An L what?
There's an L in here, and there's an L there.
Who's Ellen?
It's my cousin.
Is she related to Elsie?
No, it's a different side of the family.
Okay. Was there a health issue with Ellen?
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like she needs to be really careful about her health.
Okay.
Did she have an operation or?
Yes.
Did she have cancer?
She had thyroid cancer. Yes, she had thyroid cancer.
Yeah, I feel like so they took it out.
Mm-hmm.
So she's on thyroid medicine, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it's important for her to do that. Somebody's here talking about her, and there's also, you said there's also another E with an there's a male with an M. Is he spelled M-A or M-I? Or M-E? No?
Well, the M on the other side, I thought it was M-O.
Is it, okay. Is it M-O with an N in it or Mo? I don't know the name. Morris?
Oh, it's Morris.
Morris?
It's
I said Morris. Who is that?
It's my grandfather and Ellen's grandfather.
I think Morris is telling me about Ellen, but I feel like she can control it and that she'll be okay. And who is Rose or Sarah?
Oh, that's awesome. Those are Morris's sisters.
Morris is with Rose and Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And do you also know Harry or Howard, or
Definitely.
who's Harry?
Harry is, well, I think Harry is my grandpa Morris's father. His name was Herschel.
He's
and
here.
They think they called him Harry.
Yeah, they're all together. Like,
but someone related to Ellen just crossed over.
What, in H?
No.
Okay.
It's my grandpa's daughter. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know her right now, but I think that
Yep.
they're all those other people have been there longer, so maybe a squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Yeah.
I can hear them better. And
yeah.
Who is Nancy, or?
I'm Nancy.
You're Nancy. Oh,
yeah.
They're sending you their love.
Oh, thank you.
But I feel like you're okay.
Thank you.
I don't know if you were worried about your health.
No, it's just, you have to take care of yourself all the time.
Yeah, I feel like you're okay. But I do agree with you. I think you should stay home and who's Nathan? Did you know Nathan? Was that your uncle?
Yeah, he's my other great-grandfather.
Oh, your other great-grandfather. Yeah, he's here too. They're all saying better to stay home and wait, because this thing's not going away. I don't think we're going to have any kind of real like help until 2021. And even then, I'm not quite sure, depending on if people are doing social distancing and whatever, that it's still going to, but I know it's going to go through at least till the first part of 2021. So just relax, watch a lot of movies. It's so nice to talk to you. Thank you so much for your kindness.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I'll definitely get in touch again and we'll go through the whole thing. But thank you for all you do for me and for all of the people around the world to make a really big difference.
Oh, that's so kind of you to say. Thank you so much. I'm sending you all my love.
Same here. Bye.
Bye-bye. What a nice lady. Nancy, I got her name Nancy. Is that crazy? Because you guys, we don't have people's names when they call. We only have their telephone numbers. But it took a little while for her people to start talking, and then they just started rattling off names. Sometimes it takes a little while to connect. Okay, so who else do we have?
I have a 248 area code, which is Michigan.
Michigan.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you doing in California since you're not here this summer?
Oh, you know what? I am a little homesick, although I do get to swim here, and I don't have a pool in Michigan. So you can, this is my swim here. But here's the thing, like, I can't really see my family anyway if I'm there, right?
I know. But at least they're close.
Right.
But with you, everyone's close.
Right. And I talk to them all the time, and who knows, I still might, I don't want to fly because of the airplanes. And I don't want to drive because I don't want to stop at rest stops that you don't know if they're safe or not, or hotels. What are you doing?
Well, I thought about you doing an RV, but then it's like you would have to drive it. You're
so sweet. Oh yeah, right. Me in an RV. I don't think that with Sunny on my lap. I don't know that would work out. You know what? I can be patient. I can wait. I can wait a year. I can wait 6 months. I can wait. So, what are you doing to stay safe? Are you going out? What are you doing?
I have only left my house to get groceries 4 times.
4 times?
And I do pick up at Kroger's.
4 times, and you did pick up?
Yes.
Okay, so you want to know how homesick I am? I go to Ralph's.
My goodness.
Ralph's is owned by Kroger's. And Kroger's is owned by Ralph's. It's all the same. the lady at the cash register probably thought I was crazy because they ran out of Ralph bags and they were using Kroger bags, and I was so excited. I said, "Oh, these are Kroger's." I said, "I go to Kroger's all the time in Michigan."
Well, I just feel fortunate that I have cousins in Italy, and they called me to warn me.
Oh.
And so everyone I knew, I warned. And
God bless you. God bless you.
And they listen. And I was talking to an Italian professor. She teaches Italian in the United States, and she owns property there.
Right.
And we were debating, why is the United States so different than Italy?
Yeah.
And they don't have guns.
Wow. Oh.
Just the police do. So they're very compliant.
Wow.
And follow the rules. And I got a phone call like early in the morning when they demonstrated in Lansing. They thought, my cousins in Italy thought that they overthrew the government, that there was a civil war going on here.
Well, it is.
And I had to explain it. And they said, those kind of weapons are either the mafia or the army. No one here has those kind of weapons.
Oh, Italy is a gentler, kinder, wonderful country. Have you been?
Not yet. I was supposed to be there for an extended period this year.
You know what? You'll get there. You'll get there.
I know. You've told me in the past that I would get there, but
I've read for you.
I just hate all the hate that's going on right now.
Well, that makes two of us, and actually, millions of us. I completely agree. But wait till you taste the food in Italy. Oh, there's no bad food. There's no bad restaurant. There's no bad pasta, and there's no bad pizza. It's so good.
Well, they already are deciding what to make when I get there. I mean, it's we're exchanging recipes and everything.
I'm so excited for you. Who is Marie or Marie or Maria or Mary? Or is there a middle name, Marie?
I have a sister that's alive with that name.
With Maria or Marie?
Pardon?
Is it Maria or Marie?
Marie, and that was my grandmother's middle name.
I think your grandma's here. And is there also an Anna or Anthony or Angelo or A-N? No. Okay. And
I'm not sure about that one.
Also, was there a Joseph or J or G person?
My dad's middle name is Joseph.
Is he deceased?
Yes.
I feel him with you. Have you been talking to him?
Every day.
He's hearing you. He's saying, I hear you. I hear you talking to me, and I love you too. And Father's Day is day after tomorrow, Sunday.
Yes. And he made me promise that I would go to Italy when he was dying.
Uh-huh.
And I had to call and tell you this because we didn't know about these cousins in Italy that we found right before the pandemic started.
Amazing.
And it took us 2.5 years to find them.
Amazing.
And they knew they had cousins in the United States, but they didn't know where we were. And I said, because my grandfather and their grandmother were brother and sister. And I said, this is the ancestors making sure that we found each other during this difficult time.
Absolutely. And you definitely will get to Italy. I mean, this shall pass too. And you definitely will get there. And your daddy's all excited about it. He's definitely.
I know. It's like they send me notes every day.
Your cousins?
My cousins, yeah, they send me notes every day.
So sweet. They love you. They're making up for lost time, you know? And the other thing they're showing me is an S or an L. Is there an S or L person?
My sister is an S.
Is she SH or SA? Or S with an L in it? Or I don't know her name, but she's got an N in it?
Yes.
Is it like Susan or Sandy or Stephanie?
Susan.
Susan. Did she have issues with her ankles or her feet, or did you?
She had MS.
She had MS. Is she deceased?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, because she's showing me she had a hard time walking.
Yeah.
Wow, she can walk now. Susan can walk now.
I know. We believed that, she was like not suffering anymore.
She's not. It was a blessing when she crossed, and she's with your dad. And there's a woman there too. What?
My mother's middle name is May. That might have been the MA that you were even thinking about.
Yeah, probably your mom's there too, because I see a woman there with them. They're all there. They're all gathering together, watching over you. You have guardian angels besides the ones that were chosen for you at your day of birth. And the great news is you'll be with them again one day, but not for a long time. You still have a lot of life to live.
As I'm staying in my house, being healthy.
Just keep doing it. Just be patient. I really think this is a huge lesson for all of us in patience. I know,
like I said, you have to, it's like the other woman said, you have to take care of yourself.
You do. Well, I always say the first true love is self-love. It doesn't mean you're selfish. It means your needs matter. I love talking to you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch the show and to call in.
Well, thank you, Char, and I'm glad to hear your voice, being you're in California.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really. It's very hot during the day here. It's gonna be like it's 109 all week, but I just stay in. And the air conditioner guy was here today and put in a new filter, so I think I'm pretty good for a while.
Well, I just wanted everyone to know that where my cousins live, they have no new cases in Italy.
Yeah.
But they social distance, they go to the beach, and they wear their mask when they're around other people.
We should all be doing that, right?
Yeah.
Governor Newsom in California has made it mandatory to wear a mask. But then in some jurisdictions, the mayors don't want to enforce that. So it's kind of crazy.
Yes. Our liberties are like sometimes a hindrance to us.
Yeah.
Because we have more choice here. But if you do that, you will be safe.
Yep. It's so important to stay safe. Anyway, big hugs. Take good care of yourself.
Okay, you too.
Okay, all the best to you.
You too.
Be well. Bye-bye.
You too. Thanks, Char. Stay healthy. Bye.
You too. Okay, you guys, don't go away because we're just going to have a little quick break, and I will be back with Sunny soon.
Hey everybody, it's Sunny and Char, and I am so excited. I am over the moon to share with you that I have a new book coming out called The Universe is Calling You. And there's an amazing foreword by RuPaul. There's an endorsement by Chris Colfer. It's about understanding your intuition. It's about protecting yourself from negative energies. It's about understanding your essence and your true purpose and your soul's purpose on this earth. You can get it at barnesandnoble.com. You can get it at amazon.com. I would love for you to order the book and let me know what you think of it. Write a review for us if you feel like it. Thanks so much. Hey everybody, it's Sunny and Char, and I just wanted to answer a couple questions. People have been calling the office and texting and emailing. Do I do private sessions? Well, yes, I do. And I love reading for my clients. I do phone, Skype, FaceTime, and in person if we're in the same city. I also teach intuition. So if you have an interest in doing that, or if you're interested in getting your family together and you want a group reading, I do those as well. So just call 248-909-2427, ask for Nicole, and I look forward to reading for you. Thanks.
Okay, I'm drinking water out of my CharVision mug. It's the only thing I have that I don't have my background, I don't have my stuff, but everybody knows it's CharVision. Do you guys realize that I didn't even think about it? In May, it will have been, I think, 5 years, this last May, 5 years that we've been doing CharVision. And thanks to all of you for watching and calling in and your support. It means so much to me. It's so nice. It's so nice to connect with you guys. I really like taking the callers. I love connecting with you people. You guys are my friends. Okay, so, oh wait, here's Sunny. He's giving me a bath. Kurt,
yes.
What do you got?
Yes. I have an 805 area code, which is California.
California. Did you say 80 what?
805.
805. Oh, that's definitely California. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great. And yes, it is Ventura County.
Oh, it is. Wow. Well, how are you doing during the quarantine?
Well, best as we can expect. I go out and do shopping. My husband has a compromised immune system. So when I go out, I wear gloves, a mask. Mm-hmm. I have a little belt clip that I have hand sanitizer hanging from. And when I come out of the store, I clean the top of the bags before I put them in the trunk. I wipe the back of the trunk. I open my car door with my glove, and then I take my hand sanitizer. I have Clorox wipes in my car, but my son said do not use that on my leather steering wheel because it will eventually cause it to crack. And when I get home, I spray the bottom of my shoes in the garage with Lysol, and then I come in the house, and here I am.
Wow, you're going to live forever.
Well, that would be okay if I'm healthy, but exactly. I just feel I have to protect him. He doesn't go out.
Right. You're so smart to do this. And how long do you think this is going to last for? What's your idea about this?
Well, in Ventura County, they've been pretty careful, but everything is opening up so fast. And of course, because of the, I don't know about that. I don't have the answers. Some people have been very careless and are very close, very close together. And we, have, of course, have had the protests. I guess we'll see what happens with those people in another week.
Right, but they're already having a spike in some states because of Memorial Day.
Yeah, and also though we've had more testing than we had available, so I don't know. And here in Ventura County, a lot of the cases are the result of people in nursing homes. Sad to say, so that spiked our numbers up. But we still are lower, much lower than other areas. But we are a smaller county too, so
beautiful.
You have to take.
Ventura County is so beautiful.
It's nice here. Yeah.
Are you by the water?
No, I'm in Camarillo.
Camarillo's gorgeous.
Yeah, about 15 minutes away from the beach.
Because on the 101, when you go by Camarillo, it winds around.
Yes.
So
right. Well, we're in a senior development community of 2,000 homes called Leisure Village. We're at the bottom of the grade, and so we have the mountains and the sunsets toward the ocean. It's great. Of course, we thought we were going to lose our home 2 years ago when we had a fire. Yeah, it was just like 2 doors down on the other side of the creek. And we had the car all packed up, stood out with the fire department all night long. And they said, as long as the wind doesn't shift, we're okay. And we were.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was scary.
So scary.
Yeah.
It's so scary. Well, I don't know. Hopefully we have to pray that there aren't any more as bad fires. And I am concerned about earth changes, like maybe eventually maybe we're overdue for earthquakes here, but you have earthquake insurance, right?
No, I do not. No, and you're right about earthquakes though. I used to predict earthquakes and years ago, before we moved up here from LA, I woke up in the middle of the night and said to my husband, we have to put earthquake insurance on, and woke him up. And the next day I did. And 3 days later, we had a pretty good earthquake, and the insurance company called me back and said, how did you know that?
Wait, was that at Northridge?
Yeah, I guess it was Northridge. We've had our share. We had the what was the one down in Glendale, and of course, this was way back.
Are you planning to get it again?
You were breaking up. I'm sorry, what?
Are you planning to get earthquake insurance again?
No.
Okay.
I was not. We had it at one point, and then I think it was after one of the earthquakes, the rates went up so high that we canceled it, and it found that the deductible was so high, and the things that fell down weren't covered.
Oh, good. So as long as you got your inside covered, you're okay, right?
Well, yeah. We don't put paintings over beds. We're very careful where we have things. And
I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you.
Oh, no, that's okay. It's phones, how that goes.
I also feel like there's going to be a lot of earth changes around the world, like high water tables, global warming. I feel like we need to take better care of the earth. And with this pandemic, the earth is really liking us not having so much pollution. So can I ask you something while I'm talking to you? Is there a Robert or William? Is there a Robert or William around you, or Bob or Bill?
A Robert, a William, Bob, or a Bill.
You don't have anyone deceased like that, right? Is there an R or B person, an R or B?
Yes, definitely.
Which, an R or B?
Both.
Is the R a male?
Yes.
Is he spelled R-I or R-O?
R-O.
Like Ronald or Roy or?
Roy.
Who is that? Your husband? Who is that?
My dad.
Oh, your dad. Is he deceased?
Yes.
I'm getting dads today. You know why?
Father's Day?
Because of Father's Day. All the dads are popping in. How great is that? He definitely is watching over you and loves you. Did you have unfinished business with your dad? Were you not able to tell him some things?
No, I was able to tell him some things.
Okay, good. Because he's saying he feels like there was closure.
Yes, there was. Definitely.
Yeah, he's saying there may have been some rocky times in the middle, but that he's so happy you guys connected in a good way.
Me too. Yeah, we had some rough times.
Yeah, he's saying there were some rocky times and miscommunications.
Yeah. Well, my mom had a stroke and had dementia, and
I'm so sorry.
Oh, her long-term memory was okay. Just her short-term was gone.
Is the B initial a female? The B, or
well,
a male?
No, that would be a last name.
Is that your maiden name?
Yes.
And that's your mom and your dad's last name is the B.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that. I get that. I feel like your mom and dad are together. And there's one more thing they keep in my ear. There's M or A. M or A.
Oh, okay. Well, the M could be my biological dad.
Wait. Is he spelled M-A or M-I?
M-I, uh-huh.
Like, is he Michael or Mitchell?
No, neither.
But he's M-I-L? M-I?
Yeah, M-I-L, uh-huh.
Like Miles or Milton?
Milton.
And that's your biological dad?
Yeah, he died when I was 4, or just about 4.
Well, but you still think about him.
Absolutely, yeah.
And he knows you'll be thinking about him Sunday. I got your dad and your other dad.
Yeah. They're all together. I don't know how that works, but yeah, they're all together and
they're all together because love is the bridge that connects us to the other side, and you're loved. Yes. You are very loved. Who work with their hands, with tools, or work with their hands, or?
Well, my dad was very talented in anything he touched, and my mom worked with her hands as an artist.
Do you have do you have your mom's art stuff or your dad's tools?
I have her art stuff, and I do not have his tools. I'm not handy.
Okay, but you have her art stuff. Why don't you start doing the artwork?
I do.
Oh,
I do. I started just before she passed away. I started doing art, and as I was saying earlier, because I don't want people to misunderstand, I was upset with my dad because the way that he was managing his funds with my mom, and. But after she passed away, we became very, very close for the next 3 years because I had to take care of them in many ways. So we had great times together.
So special. Well, they're all over there watching over you and sending their love. And thank you for thinking of them during Father's Day because they will both always be your father. Always.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, always. You're right. Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling. God bless you and be well. I wish I could take more callers, guys, but I can't. I got to wrap it up because there's another show coming on and I got to let Kurt get ready for it. So this was so much fun. I always freak out oh my God, I don't have a guest. I have to be by myself. Who am I going to talk to? Is anyone going to call? And you guys always pull through for me. So thank you. And my prayers go out to all the ancestors who suffered during Juneteenth. And Black Lives Matter, you guys. They really matter. And sending all my love to everybody. So take good care. Happy Father's Day. Know that your daddies are still in heaven watching over you, if you want them to be. And remember, intuition will take you places logic never could. Talk to some of you when I do my readings. Take good care. Bye-bye.